we're about to have is going to be some JeJaJa.
Yes!
The best
Kirby in the world.
Best Kirby in the world by tournament series during COVID.
Which one?
And it was called Basement Tier Wi-Fi.
I heard about it.
Oh, that makes me so happy that you actually heard about it. And I had actually, so I region locked it. It was only a PNW region, which people were like mad at me. I was like, nah, I'm protecting the player experience. I don't want some random dude from Germany, no hate against Germany.
No hate against Germany specifically.
But
I have had a random Captain Falcon from Germany come and bracket with me with 2 seconds of input delay.
So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I wanted a good experience, and JeJaJa was entering most of those and would also no, I shouldn't say farm. It was close, actually. There's a lot of talent at those. But would come out and always get like first or second pretty much. And I was like, who is this dude playing Kirby?
Who is this Kirby kid? Yeah.
Which I thought Kirby was supposed to be a bottom 5 character. Everyone talks crap about them. And like, he's picking character at the select screen, Kirby at the character select screen, using the moves that Kirby has, but just doing it differently than everyone else and playing neutral in such a way that, yeah, I don't know, just built different.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of JeJaJa gameplay, and it's actually kind of difficult for me to even say what makes him so good, because obviously it's the combo game. The combo game is on point, so like there's that. But other Kirby's
you got a cheese factor too with JeJaJa, you know?
You've got the cheese factor, but I think it also just comes down to just being incredibly intelligent, neutral decision making, and making it so that, yes, Kirby has a lot of things that kind of suck.
Yeah.
But really just making those as least of an issue as possible.
Right.
In whatever matchup he's playing.
But, you know, I feel something of a kinship with JeJaJeJa because, you know, they were kind of unknown before quarantine hit, and then they just kind of had a huge surge in, like, their prevalence and has been able to become a mainstay in the offline era.
Yeah.
Coming in from the Wi-Fi era, which people are like, oh, Wi-Fi is not good for practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up. This is the counter argument to you guys.
This is the counter argument.
This is the future and the present of the Kirby meta and of Smash in general.
Yeah, and JeJaJa at the last Back in Blood, I believe coming in either second or third, doing really, really well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, JeJaJa, I forget exactly what it is.
It was, yeah, a hell of a run, too. And they're going up against somebody with no shortage of experience here in this scene. This is Moxi, one of the best wolves in the world.
Absolutely.
One of the best players in the world.
Literally on the last PGR, ranked 33rd, I believe. Obviously, that's old data, but clearly still on the top 100 list of best players in the world. Switching off the PT for the Wolf and showing us that she is very good at Wolf, and this is not some like, I'm kind of trying this character out. The Wolf is here to stay. It has a lot of sauce, and these two have played each other a decent amount, so I'm going to be curious to see how this plays out.
Now, watching two people play who have a long range of set history is always fun because now you see little micro interactions that ordinarily wouldn't be punished on, but they know each other so well that they're going to do that. And like a neutral get up, oh, he's dead.
Oh my god.
Okay, never mind. I definitely thought JeJaJeJa was going to go for like a down air or something there, but unfortunately for JeJaJa, they weren't able to get that. Moxi, though, grasping for dear life.
Yeah. He's having a little bit of trouble getting her started.
Never mind.
But then she just basically, I mean, that, I've seen her on Twitter talk about grabbing those exact kind of things over and over and over again, 30, 40 times in a row. And like, when you can do that with Wolf, you're just going to take stock sub 100.
Yeah.
And started the Kirby cheese, that tripping.
The thing is, like, Moxi, she grinds super hard for every little bit of damage she gets, and she stays with it. She's incredibly gritty. And again, little combos like that into back air, that's one of the strongest back airs in the whole game. Yeah. And if you're able to land it out of combos, you are in a good way. But then again, JeJaJeJa, you know, starting to keep the string alive a little bit. That gonna be crouching low profiling underneath the fire wolf.
Yeah, and I am a little afraid just for Moxi on stage, just because Wolf, the weakness is in the recovery, and like Kirby has some pretty good tools for potentially training with Wolf. Yeah, obviously you have to respect the Wolf flash. That move will still beat you.
Well, okay, a little
not a bad trade.
Yeah. Kirby chance coming in from spectators, but there is Wolf Toes getting that little nair out for the stock. Now Moxi's starting to, you know, come to it a little bit, playing their own tempo a little bit, not trying to get too caught up in what JeJa's doing a good job of converting off of grabs, and now they have JeJa pinned in the corner.
Yeah. Oh, nice run in. Kept on running, going for the grab. At 145, even with Kirby's kind of limited kill options, a lot of stuff is going to start to kill now. But that could be one thing
F tilt, never mind.
F tilt at
Never
ledge,
mind.
At that percent, you know, it's you'll take it.
Dude, that's insane. I've never seen that move kill before.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
Yeah, not something you see well, but of course a aficionado like JeJaJeJa knows the windows where that's going to work. And now they're getting their aerial combos. Really good spot dodge timing though from Moxi, being able to survive all of them. And right now she's starting to get a little bit of those combos going on.
And JeJaJa hasn't really been able, has had to chip away Moxi, has not been able to get any of those 0 to 50, 0 to 60 combos that we know JeJaJa's capable of started. It's been much more of a back and forth, straight hit kind of game so far.
Yeah, and JeJaJa's kind of hard to hit actually, just because of how flat Kirby's crouch animation is. They've been doing a good job of like crouching underneath forward airs and back airs and making sure that they don't get freed up. Down tilt forces you into crouch state too, so that's been a good option on the ground. No, forward throw.
Just forward throw.
Looking for a pivot boost depth tilt, but just barely mistiming it, misspacing it as well. That one's gonna connect, but will not kill. By the way, crouching, you also take less knockback.
Oh yeah, it is interesting how Ultimate kind of has like crouch canceling, if you will. It's like nothing.
Yeah, not as prevalent.
Not as prevalent at all, but it is still there.
It's a little bit. It's a bit of a change in your knockback.
It could be a later game meta thing. Like as Ultimate continues to progress, maybe more and more people will find use for it.
Yeah, I'd be like perfect.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so down to one stock of piece. Opting for just the raw damage there. Definitely a hill for Moxi to climb here.
Right. We can do it. It definitely is Moxi. Moxi now going to come up. Ledge. Oh, yep, sorry.
Another.
Oh, yeah, well, they
limit. I think that maybe the DI might have not been there on the first one, and that's because that was a higher percent.
Yeah.
Nice parry.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Ouch. German suplex.
And looks like maybe just the rundown. And now I don't believe that top 32 is best of 5.
I believe I'm not sure.
No, there's no way.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
I think top 8
we'd
probably
be here
will be
until 2 in the morning.
Yeah. Moxi
So,
though.
Yeah, I mean, JeJaJa going up game 1. Oh, it's so crazy. This is round 1 of top 32.
I know.
And both
it's
of these
ridiculous.
players are like, could see either of these players literally winning the, or at least, well,
top 8ing
the event.
Yeah.
For sure. And you got to get through Sen, obviously. And
right, Sen and Leon, who are like
Leon.
the 2 big guys here. Larry, they're not here, but why is Gromile Sacrifice playing? Why?
People are really into this song. People love this song.
It's a great song. It's not a fight song. This is sad. I'm just gonna start crying, dog.
There's a couple people in Washington who are really into this song.
Have you played Mystery Dungeon?
I'm not a huge not a huge Pokemon fan. Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Really gritty recovery there from Moxi to provide that though.
Yeah, just saying, nah, you're not gonna get me with that shenanigans.
Yeah. Right now though, we're starting to see. Dude, the crouching has just been so difficult for Moxi to do. I saw a second ago JeJaJeJa crouch under a grab. So now you got to think twice about how you're landing. You got to think about when you're using your aerials as opposed to just being able to fall with them.
Nice hair. And here's one thing I want to start seeing. I remember in the set in the last Back in Blood, Elegant versus JeJaJa. Elegant started parrying JeJaJa's upper part of the recovery, started parrying and was punishing it. And if Moxi can start doing that consistently, it's actually a punish.
Yeah.
But you just have to be able to consistently hit that parry. We're starting to see that maybe be an option.
But man, JeJaJeJa is kind of unrelenting. Going low, looking for that nair, and yes, really good timing, really good spacing. Good
Saying, I don't need to parry anything. I'm just going to come down on top of him with a nair.
Put that up air kill at 120.
Yeah.
Wow. Probably bad DI again if I had to guess.
I think that might have been one of the moves that got buffed. If I remember, Kirby's like one of Kirby's buffs. I think they buffed that a little bit.
I also just saw a second ago falling nair into rising nair as a true combo. That's insane. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing about JeJaJeJa. They know how this character works in and out. Nothing that they do surprises them.
I mean, down tilt, crouching it, and just down tilt is just really good.
Yeah.
It's really tough to deal with. It doesn't really matter.
You have built-in Pikachu pancake whenever you want.
Moxi giving it a little trip of her own, but like it trips so consistently. I don't know what the stat is on how often it leads to a trip, but it feels like almost 50-50.
Yeah, and it's pretty fast too.
Yeah. That's the good Kirby. boxing tools and frame data-wise, character is nuts.
Yeah.
But then it's the other stuff about Kirby,
Yeah,
the air drift and some of the other
mobility,
things.
yeah. Ooh, looking for the skill share.
Not quite able to get that stone.
Coming in with the F still though. Nice. I love the patience there from Moxi. Recognizing
the
footstool. That's a dead.
footstool.
That's a dead JeJaJa.
And that is one of those times where, you know, a lot of times when we get those footstools, it's kind of like an unintentional. That was an actual calculated option.
Yeah.
JeJaJa answering back though very quickly, 50% on the board on this last stock.
Crouching. Shoot me! Shoot me! Shoot me! Okay, I'm sorry.
Kind of.
Shoot me in the face!
I think you were capturing the moment there.
Yeah, man. Right now, Moxi just kind of playing a slower game. And they're just like, I'm going to think twice about when I go in. And I'm probably trying to bait out JeJaJa into approaching them. Because then they can get combos like this.
Combos?
That was a double nair into possibly more if JeJaJa didn't fall off the platform.
Yeah, it's actually interesting how I feel like this hasn't been a combo-intensive set, but I do think Moxi has actually been the one executing some of the strings. JeJaJa is really relying on the down tilt pressure, and yeah, Moxi, I mean, not to take away from his play in general, but that has been the main thing, applying pressure. Really nice spot dodge in the down smash.
Yeah, I like these empty hops from Moxi, trying to be more ambiguous with your approach options, but that could have been a setup into an F smash. I know JeJaJa was looking for it, but right now, one of those setups could be lethal for Moxi. Well, yep, I like that. Gonna clip over the ledge a little bit just to put JeJaJa into more shield stun.
Yeah, you gotta respect the ledge with Wolf, because both the pulse recoveries, while exploitable, can also just hit you like a tank. You gotta make sure you're not getting clipped by those.
Yeah, okay. Nice dash of shield from JeJaJa. Gives him a free punish with that forward air. Moxi gonna get F tilted. Gonna live that though. That almost killed.
Almost.
Roll. No roll. They bring the double jump up there on the platform. Will kill.
I thought that was maybe survivable.
Crowd popping up from JeJaJa. And it looks like we are gonna be going into a best of 5 actually.
Wait, our top 32 is best of 5?
Well, shout out to our production team and our TOs for giving us enough time to do that. I know players like best of 3s a lot better. Or sorry, best of 5s a lot better because those are the more meaningful sets. Oh no.
Kirby.
Oh no.
Hey, you know what?
I changed my mind. My dad's not watching. He's sound asleep right now. It's 9
All
o'clock.
right, it's on the East Coast.
It's 9 o'clock on the East Coast, dog.
Good night to Laird's dad. Sleep well.
Good night,
Yeah.
Dad. I love you. Thanks for watching.
We got a wholesome stream here, folks. Wholesome stream.
Yeah, Kirby's on stream, so it is wholesome. Maybe not so much for Moxi, but I find it great. I love this dude. This little pink guy.
Little big guy. Starting the combos off. Moxi saying no combos for you, though.
I got combos too.
Yeah.
Look at my wolf stuff.
Yeah, and actually, I'm saying before, like, I know Kirby as the combo character, or one of them, hasn't really been the case, though.
Yeah, right now, Moxi's doing a good job of playing wolf kind of like a swordy. With a little bit of a mixed burst range on.
And I've heard people talk about Wolf that way.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people refer to different characters like Olimar as a swordy. And
Okay, well that's just not true. He's a zoner.
you need to tell the people on Twitter about that. Not that you need to take them very seriously.
Twitter, be better.
Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly. All right, pretty even on this run back to PS2. Essentially 2 cents. Not able to quite catch that recovery.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think JeJaJeJa might be trying to get a little bit too antsy for these attacks. Moxi's being ambiguous with when they're dashing in, what they're doing, and JeJaJeJa's getting freed up a little bit sometimes. But then again, I feel like it's their fast, long-range options like those tilts and like those forward airs that are keeping them in this thing, and also giving them the lead.
And JeJaJa is showing a degree of patience, just the way that he was just standing there in neutral, getting caught with the back air, which, you know, that happens to the best of us. The wolf back air catching is a thing. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, skill share. Yeah, baited out the air dodge, and that's going to be Moxi falling a little bit too close. That was a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation.
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate. Great to force out the lower recovery, and Wolf not so good in that situation.
But right now, JeJaJeJa needs to grind a little bit because anytime Kirby gets a combo, Wolf's combos can do a lot more, a lot faster. Look at this, 76% and climbing, catching it with a falling up air out of the down B.
And yeah, keep on expecting JeJaJeJa to pop off some combos, but it's Moxi's combo game that is quickly getting JeJaJeJa over 100%. Certainly in kill percentage.
Oh, they got laser too now.
On deck.
Shoot him.
And it's funny how Kirby can really change up a matchup. And in this case, this actually does change the matchup.
It does, yeah. Now you gotta think twice about where you're landing.
Yeah, and all of a sudden has a zoning beam reverse tool of its own.
Yeah, which also has a close range denial with that swing up.
Right. That
also prevents people from jumping in sometimes.
And people talk about how, you know, if Kirby inhales...
Oh, that's dead.
If Kirby inhales Pikachu, T-Jolt, like it becomes an even matchup. So, like, yeah, definitely as long as JeJaJeJa is able to keep this on deck. Oh my
god! Okay, nice up tilt.
Nice up tilt. Stop that bleeding and go to last stocks here.
That could have been a whirling buzzsaw from JeJaJeJa if they were able to continue that combo a little bit further. If they were able to get a follow-up after that first crouch, or after that first couple animation, they would have been in a good situation.
Yeah. JeJaJeJa respecting Moxi a lot at the same, not going for any like down air shenanigans to try and like trade or anything, just playing smart, kind of reserved at the ledge, confident that he can just win in neutral. And as of right now, confidence is there for a reason.
Yeah. Right now though, JeJaJeJa running around, keeping himself trying to land.
But it's just really, it's even. Really.
Yeah. We're seeing a lot less crouching actually from JeJaJeJa. Honestly, I've noticed a lot less of it neutral, a lot more jumping backers, jumping forward airs in general.
Yeah, you're right. Started to mix that in a little bit more. Okay, a lot of trades too, just like the...
Ooh, I was gonna say, it could be because Moxi's recognizing that that's an option, so they start spacing their aerials a lot better. And right now, I think JeJaJeJa, instead of avoiding them, is now trying to punish. There. No, actually not gonna go from there. That probably would have been the game. Forward air was killed off the top.
Yeah. And a lot of stuff back kill JeJaJeJa now, but at the same time,
JeJaJeJa got the crowd behind them. A little bit of a burst from the fans. Forward air gonna hit the last hit of it, avoiding the F tilt too.
And this is really a last hit scenario here.
Ooh, up throw's gonna kill.
I think it's no.
Oh, Moxi. Yep. Upsetting, unfortunate there. JeJaJeJa clutches it out 3-0 over Moxi, who is now going to be finding themselves in the losers bracket. Man, you know, they were starting to come together really good, especially in those last two games. The second half of the second game, all the way through the last game, they played really well. And then JeJaJeJa just mixed up. They were like, okay, I'm gonna play less passive. I'm gonna play way grittier, more anti-air heavy, and you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles. JeJaJeJa.
How the cookie crumbles, and like we were saying, both those players, I could totally see them in top 8. Moxi will be continuing on.
Oh, they still can make it too.
And absolutely expect to see her making another tear through loser side, which is like, that's the thing about this bracket. Top 22, there's nowhere to hide. Doesn't matter where you are. Losers, winners, it's just sharks and killers everywhere in this bracket.
Yeah.
You've got just a bunch of PR, PGR, top players, and we've got also, I'm sure I haven't had a chance to look at bracket, we've probably got some upsets and people making their kind of first runs of their career, like big first time runs.
Yeah, could be.
There's